Previously on KVTV Under the Sun. Is this your jumbo lunchbox?
Does it have popcorn? I need to know if it has popcorn.
I'll leave that as a surprise for you.
Ooh, well then. I do like surprises, and it is a triple dicker.
You ordered the peppered fish guts, right?
Oh, that looks horrible in HD. Ah, I didn't mean to do that.
No, I too want to
horrifying,
escape
we
that.
had to go on the pause screen. Well, it seems we will have to suspend the proceedings.
I honest to God have no idea if we've made any progress or not.
She's sus! She's sus!
Hello, everybody. This is KBTV Under the Sun, and welcome back to Rise from the Ashes. I think we're waiting for the muffler stuff to come back, right?
We've established it's called Turnabout Rise to the Ashes.
Rise to the Ashes?
Turnabout Rise to the Ashes.
Turn about the ashes.
Oh, okay. And I think we don't have to deal with Angel Star 2.0 or Miss Oldbag 2.0 for this next part for a little bit.
Oh,
thankfully, probably.
Oh, thank God.
I think.
I think.
But I'm sorry to say, like, without her, I'm just like, you realize things are just gonna get worse, right?
No, let me have this. No.
Okay. Mr. Wright?
Huh? What?
Are trials always like this with you?
Chaotic? Yes.
Like, you're swimming up from the bottom of a lake, about to reach the surface. But no matter how hard you paddle, you never seem to get there.
Pretty much. Yeah, no, nailed it in one with that one.
Oh, alright.
Except today we're swimming in quicksand.
Oh.
So what happened to your sister, anyway?
Apparently she got called off to the judges' chambers.
Probably something to do with that piece of cloth.
So, this is where we turn this trial around, right?
I'm really gonna need you to lower your expectations, Emma.
Oh. Our only weapon, a tiny, insignificant piece of cloth.
I'm the one who's starting to feel tiny and insignificant, to tell the truth.
Oh, that, partner.
God, no.
No, that.
They say you show red cloth to a bull, it'll fire up its temper.
You're wearing one around your neck right now.
That's why I always attract the bulls.
What?
I get to see their shit. Like the bullshit you're in right now, Mr. Wright. That's what they told me when I was a youngin', at least.
Officer Marshall!
But I come and take a look, see how the trial's going. Looks like I'm a little late. They've got the home range locked down tighter than a fort in the enemy territory.
That hard to slip out, huh? What is going on over there, anyway? All the police I've seen these last 2 days have been really on edge.
Don't you get enough on your plate without worrying about other people, compadre?
No, I literally can always worry about everything.
Well, you might want to temper your expectations there, then.
No.
You could be worrying about the Chief Prosecutor's taste in mufflers, for example.
Officer Marshall? The whole muffler thing didn't have anything to do with scarves. She wasn't even wearing a scarf.
Give me a second, goddamn my whiskey. You don't say. Now, don't that just beat all?
Does it?
I've seen the red breeze blow at her slender neck many a time. I saw it that day, too. She was wearing a red muffler.
What?
At the award ceremony that afternoon. It was seen it too, I'd reckon.
What's that mean? In the photograph taken at the crime scene, she wasn't wearing a scarf.
Why are we letting this guy in right now?
I know, right? Like, Marshall, why are you even here? So, Miss Starr wasn't mistaken.
Well, it's about time.
Also, are you, like, trying to help us or make it worse, buddy?
Yes.
that was my answer, too. Remember, partner, sometimes you gotta grab the bull by the horns. And sometimes you just gotta let that bull go where it will. Time will tell.
Don't straddle the fence! Give me a definitive answer!
Gotta go find that manure pail.
I have a bad feeling about this.
So, what are we swimming in now, Mr. Wright?
According to him, BS.
Well, actually, no, I'd say you're in manure right now, Mr. Wright, but hey, if it stakes us, I can hook you up with some fine ribs. Hoo-wee!
Oh man, rib sounds good right now. Or a nice steak. February 23rd, 12:32 p.m. District Court, courtroom number 9.
No, but seriously, why was he here?
I don't know either.
I'm more confused than I was
I-
before.
I mean, the judge seems confused too now.
we all confused!
Resume? Oh, resume.
Resume.
You'd like a resume? How did you get this job?
I want your resume, Mr. Wright.
Wait, no, hang on. Go back. What's up? The judge keeps looking over at the prosecution. Yeah, okay, I see it now.
Is something wrong, Mr. Edgeworth? Your face is blue, your lips are purple, you're sweating bullets, and I think you've ruined that nice coat of yours as well, you know, with the furrowed brow, those grinding teeth, oh dear, I hope you don't have to get jaw surgery later, those watery eyes, like
Oh god,
I said...
Angel Star's coming back, isn't she?
More! Your eyes are unfocused... Oh, okay, I'll just stop talking then.
Stop, Judge, please. It can't be. This can't happen.
Oh, it's happening, apparently.
I wonder what happened to Mr. Edgeworth.
That's what we're trying to find out,
You know what? Maybe he's just having flashes of O-Bag. I don't know.
Well then, I believe it is time we continued on with this trial.
I'm so confused.
During our recess, I request that the prosecution conduct an investigation.
Instead, we got talked
This
to by a
is
cowboy.
unacceptable.
What?
Well, okay, Lemongrab. It seems our prosecutor is quite beside himself.
This is you, Lewis, again, but it's not Angel Star.
Okay, so I'm gonna... excuse me! Knock, knock! Actually, you know what? I'm gonna make him sound like Snagglepuss.
Who's
I'm gonna
there?
make him... I'm gonna make him... Oh, yeah.
Magnificent man.
What's with this guy?
I love his theme, though.
A strange, stuffy aura seems to be filling the courtroom.
His theme is so good, though. Hey, the temperature rose 5.7 degrees when that man came in.
Oh my god, he's smoking! Who on earth is he?
Someone we're about to get fucked with.
Oh, it's you!
Sir?
Sir?
Please say something!
We got places to be. Oh! Sorry, I'm late, Unji. What the?
Aji!
Udgy?
Aji!
Like judge? Like judgy?
Yes!
Sorry, I'm late, Udgy. The roads were packed. It's just me. Long time no see, eh, Udgy? How you been? Swim much these days?
Oh, hello. No, I've been busy.
Wonderful, fantastic. Busy's missy, Udgy, my boy. You have to make time to relax.
Yes, indeed.
Aji? Seems to be his nickname for the judge?
I'm afraid you're right. Very afraid. Sorry, but... Who are you? Aha! So you're Righto, the attorney. I've heard good things about you, son. Eh? Thanks? So sorry about our little Worthy giving you all that trouble, eh? You know, we should all go swimming together sometime. Jolly! Little Worthy?
It's right.
He said it!
You don't know the district chief of police?
Chief of Police?
That's what I just said. He's a top-ranking police officer in the entire district.
No wonder he can get away with these silly nicknames. Sir.
Like this? Name's Gant. Damon Gant. Pleased to meet you, everyone.
God, that stare he does before he says anything.
So what do we owe this honor today? It's been over 2 years since you last came to this courtroom, hasn't it?
Well, it's Worthy here. Look at the poor fellow. I just thought I'd help out by bringing this. Hey, that's...
My sister's muffler.
So Miss Star wasn't just seeing things. When the crime occurred, Miss Sky really was wearing that muffler.
What's he wearing, though?
But to think that it was stuffed into that exhaust pipe.
I mean, it looks like a tie, but a really funky looking tie. Like it's like it crosses past. Like I don't know. Like it's definitely a tie, but then I'm like, why does it like cross like that? How does that work?
I didn't think that Snagglepuss was gonna work so well on this guy, but
He does.
it's actually working
Yeah.
really great. Heavens to Worthy! A little Worthy's car, no less.
Sir.
Sorry,
Sir!
oh wait, I'm sorry, I zoned out. It's really quite embarrassing, even for us.
What's this?
It's what you'd call a switchblade knife. Quite perplexing, this.
Rubble? Chief, what kind of outfit are you running?
Oh, this?
Very
oh,
orange one.
It's a pretty good outfit, actually.
I concur. I think he has excellent taste. Mr. Edgeworth, you should get rid of that cravat. It looks stupid.
I had nothing to say to that right now because I'm still
I'm
confused.
just stunned into silence.
I've been stunned into silence. How could they miss such a vital piece of evidence? If your investigators are this lax, how do you expect us to do our job?
Now, wait a minute, Worthy.
I've no desire to hear your excuses.
I'm telling you to wait. Or didn't you hear me? Have a look at this document, where it says, person in charge of investigation. There's no mistaking that signature, is there, Miles Edgeworth?
That's not fair. On the day of the crime, I had...
You'll hit in the cloud because you got that award. I know how you feel. But you're the person in charge. I'll expect a written apology.
What? Are you serious?
Don't be too upset. We'll find a way to clean up this mess that you made.
This is the first time I've seen Mr. Edgeworth at a loss for words.
Oh boy, you should have seen
This is
him
the first
earlier,
time you've seen him in court, Emma.
This kind of major blunder is unlike you, Mr. Edgeworth. The court accepts this new evidence. But I'd like to ask the defense a favor first.
Yes?
Just to be sure. I'd like to take a look at this blade of the switch knife.
The blade, Your Honor? Well, I don't see why not.
Could you open it up for me, I wonder?
Is this a tutorial?
Yes, well, I think all you have to do is push that switch and...
If I cut my finger, Mr. Wright, I wouldn't be able to pound my gavel anymore.
What kind of weak hands do you have?
Have you seen my luxurious beard that has 50 years worth of food in it? You know how old I am.
What? I that was so much TMI, Judge.
We had a very long conversation about this. Anyway. Yeah, but if I cut my finger, I wouldn't be able to point it at people anymore.
That's very important.
That's
Come
like my whole
on.
thing.
Hey, come on,
Just
just
use your other
hurry up and
hands.
open it. It is a tutorial. Okay, well,
Oh, the game's automatically doing this for you.
yep, I'm not doing nothing.
Have you done this part of the game yet, guys?
Have you pressed this button?
We
press
have. We checked
Press the
everything because we were very impatient.
I was like, where am I pushing here?
button. Press it.
Switch.
Oh!
don't scare me like that!
It's broken.
I'm the one who's scared.
Look at this knife blade. The tip is broken off.
And this dark red stain. Blood?
It could be oil.
No way, it tastes like ketchup. Hang on.
Why are you licking a knife?
You don't ask me.
Right. Kowalski, analysis.
Yes, Skipper. It appears to be a switchblade knife. It was found at the crime scene, wrapped in the defendant's muffler. A small tag is attached to it. I can't seem to read it.
Apparently not. This does not excuse the actions of the police department. I would like to hear an explanation from the chief of police himself. I don't care if you're the chief of police, you're going to testify.
Terribly sorry, but could I ask you to testify for us? About the split between prosecutors and the police and, well, this knife.
Sure thing. Not a problem, not even a little one. Really. Believe me. This knife is special, but I can't say how here. Unless there's evidence to prove a connection between this knife and Goodman.
I already see what we need to do.
That was a bad day for the department. We weren't in any shape to do an investigation. A detective was killed at the police department. See, what a mess. The time of the crime? 5:15. Scary coincidence, eh? It's not officially linked to this here case, so I can't talk much about it.
Okay, sir.
Yo, it's hard to keep up that Snagglepuss voice, actually.
Well, have fun. He's not going anywhere for a while.
Yeah,
I'm getting so much.
Gonna be here for the rest.
No,
of the
no, no, no,
time.
no. Like, it doesn't hurt my throat. It's just like, oh, okay. This cadence is like, it's interesting figuring out the cadence. To
Wait until we start doing the Grey's Attorney, and you gotta do a bunch of different accents.
Oh, good. I can't wait.
Oh, wait. Okay. There was a murder at the police department. A detective?
That's hush-hush information, Udgy. We haven't exactly announced it yet.
Well, good. Now the whole gallery knows.
You
This whole
kind of
courtroom
just
knows.
told us all about it.
Wait a second. You said 5:15. That's the exact time that Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office. What? Huh?
Order! Order! Order!
Anyway, we at the department were all flustered, as you might well assume. We're in the middle of a top secret investigation. Don't tell anyone, okay?
I think we understand the police department situation.
Do you though?
I don't know, do I?
I guess only you know, Udgy.
Okay, now I feel confident about it. Well, Mr. Wright?
2 detectives killed at the same time in 2 different places.
The chances of that are really slim. Scientifically speaking, of course.
You don't have to add scientifically speaking to everything. You could have ended that one sentence before. It would have been just as correct.
It's her quirk.
Yeah.
She needs to have a quirk.
Yeah, leave the quirk alone.
I'd
Mr.
like to exercise my right to cross-examine the witness.
Mister, I want to point at everything and shout?
Well, very well.
It's my whole thing.
However, keep your questions focused on the case at hand.
Sure.
So, you want to talk about the other case.
Look,
Because he said
well-
I'll talk about it, and I trust him.
Well, give me 1 second, because I have to, look at the evidence again. We gotta look at that knife one more time.
I'm so confused by, like, all of this.
I think I need to look at that first. There's a small tag on the knife.
It says SL92. Oh my god, no.
What's that supposed to mean?
It's DL62! It's a code! I'm not sure, but it reminds me of a similar code. What could it be? I can't imagine.
Even Wright was thinking it.
He knows! DL6. Maybe it's a case number?
That's weird.
What?
I don't remember where, but I think I've seen something like this before. Something similar to what's written on this tag. It wasn't that long ago either.
Maybe I should check the court record again.
Okay, wait. I still need to look. Where? 675? Wait, SL9.
That's upside down.
Yeah, that's the thing we needed to turn around. Oh,
It
okay.
didn't happen on 12/2. It happens
On
just a
February.
few months ago on 2/21.
Okay. All right. Hold on.
Wait.
All right.
That's
No, the
dated
other way around.
month.
The other way around, KB.
I was thinking it was month and year.
So I already know where we gotta present, and I'm pretty sure it's right here.
Yeah,
Yep.
sounds about right.
Okay, I think I need to present the knife here? I think.
Would
The
you present the knife or the note? Because Goodman literally had a note on him.
I could try? Okay! I thought it was the knife.
Wait a second. Ah, at last! An honest-to-goodness objection! This knife. This has to have something to do with Detective Goodman.
What do you mean?
Uh-huh! An honest-to-goodness, what do you mean from Udgy? This is great! Marvelous!
What the heck? Gon is
Heavens
just...
to Murgatroyd, I'm loving it!
Gon is like a freaking tourist or something.
You can tell that this is a character that was made after the original trilogy, because they're just like, let's make this character to literally point out all the eccentricities that happen in the games.
Like someone... Look at the tag on this knife. It reads SL9 too.
And this is important. Why?
You give me a second and I'll show you.
Okay.
Over here we also have a memo that was on the body of the victim.
What's this? 6 minus 7. What the hell is the judge's thought process here?
Hey, like even on the good day, that
Yeah.
like I would think that's a 75, like right?
Yeah.
My brain would automatically assume it's a number just because
Sorry,
the others
I
were
couldn't read
numbers.
that 'cause I'm just like, what the hell was the judge going? He thought it was a math equation?
Yes.
We work in the courts. We have literally seen cases that have number, dash, letters and numbers. I don't know what he was thinking. What the hell?
Your Honor. First of all, it's not math. Second of all, it's upside down.
Oh, that's good. I failed algebra majorly back in high school.
Oh, we can tell.
Upside?
Down.
Upside.
The printed name on the memo makes it look like it's right side up. But turn it around and what do you get?
Whoa!
Oh!
Oh! SL minus 9!
Oh my god. Whoever wrote this note was holding the paper upside down.
SL minus 9! That's the same thing that's written on the knife's tag!
Oh my god. Please, Judge!
You gotta keep saying it,
Judge!
Order! Order! Well, Chief!
Well. I guess the cat's out of the bag. You win, Righto. I win? What game is this guy playing?
Ace Attorney.
He's playing... Yeah.
At what?
This knife was evidence in a case. It was stolen from the department's evidence room.
He just made a new testimony without even... Okay, alright, I'm gonna just press that, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
So this knife was stolen? Yes, but on the day of the murder.
Was evidence, you say? Was it in fact a murder weapon?
Nice, nice, nice. Good show, Littleworthy. It was a murder weapon, as it happens. It was evidence from a case long since solved. So this knife was stolen on the day of the murder. and it was found in the exhaust pipe of Edgeworth's car.
Wait, how did we
Why?
get to that conclusion?
Hard to think there isn't a connection there. Wait, there are 2 knives then?
Yeah, they're in our evidence! We have 2 knives in our evidence!
Oh, we do.
Oh yeah, we do.
We have 2 knives. Why?
We
Why?
have Edgeworth's
why?
knife, and we have the other one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we have the jam knife, and then we have the blood knife.
the jam knife and the blood
Look,
knife.
look at the color of the blood. Look at the color of the blood. on them.
You're right. You're right.
No, one's strawberry jam, the other's apple jam.
Has he changed all his statements?
No, he said that already.
Okay.
That was a bad day. No, yeah, he did say that. Hey, what
I
do we
want
go
to
from
ask
here,
about
actually?
this. I want to ask
Yeah,
about this.
so
'Cause
if they're all having a ceremony, how'd they wait?
How did I miss
someone's
that?
Not here.
On the same day that a detective was killed in the prosecutor's parking lot, another detective was killed at the police department?
That's what he said.
That's a fact. Surprising, isn't it, Ajay?
I'm at a loss for words.
Oh, I bet.
And the perpetrator. Do you have a suspect?
Well, there was a suspect. Just arrested them, in fact. Just arrested? That was quick.
Wait, who?
Was it Marshall?
But there's still a lot of unanswered questions. Maybe you could help, Righto. I suppose I could help. If you help me by giving me data on your case? Oh, good one. This kid's sharp. Okay, here's the deal. I'll tell you one thing, and one thing only.
Well, how the victim was killed, I assume it's a knife, I guess.
Yeah.
When?
Well, we know
we
when
already
the
know
very
when,
top
so
was-
we
yeah.
already know when, so I
Yeah,
guess where?
First one. Yep. Unless he says police department, and they'll be like, well, that's vague. Thanks.
So, tell me, where was the victim found? Well, I can't speak on where the corpse was found. But I can say the crime took place in the evidence room at the police department.
Wait, how do you know that if you don't know where the corpse was found?
No, he didn't say he doesn't know. He said he couldn't speak on it. That's what, like, you know.
Okay.
The evidence room? Wait a second. I have heard of that.
The evidence room. Didn't he mention that in his testimony just now?
This knife was evidence in a case. It was stolen from the department's evidence room.
This
Big,
case is
bold
weird
bread.
because it seems to act as though you haven't played an Ace Attorney game in your life, but also acts that you've played all the cases in this one. It's I don't know why they had to like bring up, hey, the evidence room. He literally just mentioned it. Oh yeah, I've heard of that, and I was like, what?
There's
We literally
I've heard
just
of
did a
rooms
previous
before.
case with that.
There's the connection between the two cases.
You seem happy, Mr. Wright.
Well, the game says I'm happy, so, like, I'm rolling with it since I'm just confused. Happy? We just got handed our ticket to go to town on this case! With the link between the two cases established, we finally have some leverage. Now we can get Gant to testify about the details. Wait, did he say that?
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
That was yeah.
Yeah, that was the last thing he said. That was the last
No,
part of
no,
his
no, no, no,
testimony.
no, no. This is new, I think.
No, no, no.
It's not
he's
new, but we haven't pressed on it.
Okay.
Chief. The defense's position is simply this. The connection between these two cases has already been proven. You don't say. Well, out with it, Righto. What's your connection?
Yes, out with it, Mr. Righto.
Don't do it. The connection is a place, mentioned in the testimony we just heard. The knife found in the lot was stolen. From the police department's evidence room.
Not to mention the victim had on him the case number on the knife's evidence tag.
And we also know that the detective murdered at the police department was killed in that very same evidence room.
Indeed. There do seem to be too many connections for it to be a mere coincidence.
Sir.
Rendering.
Sir.
Rendering.
Processing.
Okay. You two make a good pair. It took my men 2 days to find out what you deduced right here.
Chief, I requested you release your information on the victim at the police department.
See, that's the tricky part. It hasn't been announced yet, and all. Can we get the information unofficially?
What the hell is going on?
Sure, why not? It's unofficial after all.
What? Really?
Who would have guessed?
No one?
There's so much.
I'll cooperate, but I can't reveal the name of the victim at the department, okay?
What the?
I'll cooperate,
What
but not
is this
that
guy?
much.
If you're going to tell us a little, why not tell us everything?
Well, case information is sticky stuff. You have to do everything properly.
Oh well, I guess I might as well try to get what I can out of him.
Which one of these
ID
is even
number?
relevant?
Maybe ID number?
We have
I don't
anything
know
that we can
division.
that ID number would help us with? I feel like the vision would probably be the most useful because we could at least pinpoint. Because, like, if the victim was supposed to be working evidence, then we know they were working evidence. I don't know. We only know one other major police
We know his
department character.
We know Goodman's ID, and he won't tell us the name of who got murdered at the thing, so maybe he'll tell us the ID.
Okay, good point.
Okay. How about you tell me the victim's ID number?
Sure, why not? It's not like you'll be able to tell who it is from that.
Okay, that means we're gonna know.
It's not like identification can identify people. That's just silly. Heavens.
Of course not. You won't tell me their name after all.
God.
We keep a tight lid on ID numbers, so don't go getting your hopes up. The number is...
I'm not.
Rendering. 5842189.
That's the
Did you
same
get that?
combination of my luggage.
It's the same exact number. So he got
Hold
killed
it!
twice?
Also, this got real confusing.
Yeah.
That's quite long, but it is the combination of my luggage.
Maybe.
And we have to remember these. It drives me nuts.
I know. 8, 2. I can't do it. I have my
Three
assistant.
numbers! Damn, Judge! Damn! You didn't even get the first number right!
I was close.
No, you weren't!
Well,
This case is. Why in this 30-minute session has so much has happened? Freaking hell! I blame God. There's just so much
Everything
happening.
is-
oh yeah,
so
I
much.
blame him too. Well, Mr. Wright, does this tell you anything?
Everyone's like even more stupid with God in the area.
The ID number of the victim at the police department. 5842189. This does tell me something.
It was 8, 2, 5, 9, 8, 4.
Actually, it does,
3,
Your Honor.
5.
It does. Okay, well, congratulations. You figured it out. I think.
Did you figure it out?
Meaning, I'm just as lost as you are, Mr. Wright.
Okay, hang on. Let's backtrack. It has to be what I think it is. But what does this mean?
Well, let's see what the defense has to say. You say the ID number of the detective who was murdered at the police department tells you something? What does it tell you?
Sir.
Tells us this. Tells us this.
Witness.
Rendering.
What is it, Mr. Wright? You're grinning like a schoolgirl on prom nights.
Did you know I helped with the marketing for my number 9?
Oh no!
No!
Oh no!
Judge, why?
Oh no!
Lewis destroyed.
I'm in the credits of that game. I'm not proud of that.
Sorry.
Oh.
No, it's just, I got confused.
And this is news.
Damn, could you calm down, Edgeworth? Huh?
Just come out with both guns blazing, like you always do.
He wants me to point twice.
Finger guns.
The police department. The prosecutor's office. 2 places, 2 detectives murdered at one time. Actually, I happen to have a police ID number here.
Oh ho! Is it yours?
Oh, why would it? No, Your Honor. I am a defense attorney. Remember?
Oh my god.
This is the ID number of our victim, Detective Goodman.
God, this is so much.
Shame on you, Righto. Personal IDs are top secret. Detective Goodman's ID number is 5842189.
I swear to God, God has started the trend of just rendering.
This means what exactly?
I'll roll it back for you, Judge. Huh?
Wait, that ID number we heard from the chief earlier? That started with 82. I've forgotten.
It did not start with 82. You didn't even get the first number again! Again! The number the chief of police gave us was, say it with me,
584922138.
Judge! Wait a second, Wright. What does this...
It's the same guy! God, man! How are y'all so dense?
It's got, man, it's got. Made us all
Mean?
stupid.
That's what I wanted. What do you mean that's what I thought that was the point you were making, right? Oh my god! Why are y'all so dense, every single one of you? I can't. They're all morons, every single one of them. Alright. The 2 ID numbers are identical. In other words, the detective killed in the police department's evidence room was Bruce Goodman. What does our witness think about that? Rendering. Oh! Sharp as a tact, Righto. Sharp as a tact.
Wait, Detective Goodman is our victim. He was killed at 5:15 in the underground parking lot. We just had the whole trial about that already.
Yet a detective, Bruce Goodman, was also killed at the police department. In the evidence room, at the exact same time.
Okay, but
They're
how...
twins?
How...
Look, even if they were twins, they wouldn't have the same exact ID number.
You don't know that.
That's...
Yes, I do!
I assure you ID numbers are different even if you are twins. That's impossible.
But wait, you're forgetting that if one was trying to cover for the other and they were trying to be undercover cops and I watched too many police dramas.
If they were trying to be undercover cops, they wouldn't have their IDs on him.
I suggest you just sit down and rest your head for a moment.
Okay.
That's impossible. So what we're saying is, the same person was killed at the same time, and in a completely different location.
Okay, sorry, I was just in my head, my desk on the desk.
I'm sorry, that went on its own. I didn't push anything.
No, sorry. Yeah.
No, what I want to know is, why didn't I hear about this? Yes, it's top secret, fine, but I'm the prosecutor in charge of the case.
Just wait a second, Worthy. No need to get all flustered.
Your Honor, the police department has made a grave error in this case.
Wait. I said wait. Or didn't you hear me?
Why was he about to strangle himself?
The oversight? The grave error?
He was adjusting his tie.
Mr. Edgeworth, they're yours.
What? How dare!
We informed you yesterday. I believe it was our Officer Meekings who brought you the news.
Oh. Well, that's biting him in the back. Officer Meekins. Mr. Wright, where have we heard that name before?
We literally met
Wait.
the guy.
Aha! Excuse me, but is Mr. Edgeworth anywhere on the premises? I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. I've got your report, sir. Oh,
wow, it
Edgeworth.
actually was his fault. He's not being,
You
like,
don't
blackmailed
mean-
or anything.
Him.
According to Meekings, you didn't accept the report. Hard to believe.
But your officer, he told me. He said the report had nothing to do with the Lana Sky incident.
Detective Bruce Goodman murdered in the police department evidence room. Mr. Edgeworth, the victim's name is written right on the top of the report.
Why didn't your officer tell me? Honestly, I'm not sure if that officer was capable of making the connection. He did seem challenged. Wow.
Scientifically speaking.
In any case, this is a serious error, a gross negligence of duty on your part, Worthy.
But sir, you could have submitted that report this morning to the court as evidence. Then I... Oh dear.
Rendering. Rendering. Rendering.
No such luck this time, Worthy. Or should I say, unworthy.
What?
That was a bad pun.
Now, what was the second rule of evidence law,
Well, Mr. Wright?
Huh? Well, it's hang on, let me pull up Wikipedia.
Rule number 2, unregistered evidence presented must be relevant to the case on trial. And how is this rule relevant?
We didn't prove it was relevant until just now.
Uh-huh.
Normally, you submit a list of evidence to be used in court before the trial. This report wasn't on that list.
Okay, you know what? That's a whole lot of BS because we like to keep putting surprise evidence in the middle of a case every time. So, you know...
Maybe if it was an updated autopsy.
Yeah, not to mention, when Gant came in here, he was acting like the two cases weren't related. So, this is still kind of on him, too.
Yeah, well, Gaunt's the chief of police, so he's not gonna get in trouble. But also, unfortunately, we're gonna have to stop here for a moment because we are a little bit over now. So,
What does it mean?
well,
What does this mean? We'll have to find out next time.
Yep.
No!
Exit
Sorry.
stage left.
No, you stay here. So the witness said.
I said, exit stage left.
Wait, is that my right or your left?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.